have not been hazed as a healthcare worker until you have had somebody try to get you fired.
Okay, so I know about this all too well, right? And I'm going to tell you a story about how I almost got fired because of a coworker that just didn't like me for whatever reason, but how she ended up getting fired herself instead of me. Okay, so this was my first nursing job, and I worked at this facility. And in this facility, there was this RN who just happened to be the facility educator, right? So she's basically responsible for making sure we're up to date on like our CEUs, our CPR is are up to date and stuff like that. Just make sure we're on top of our stuff. Make sure we have all our shots are up to date and all those things. She's supposed to be keeping records of all of those. And let me tell you, this lady walked around the building all day and did nothing. She walks around from just the entire building and sees what all the employees are doing and then goes back and reports to the office. And she had this thing where she just did not like LPNs. And I'm an LPN, she's an RN. She just did not like LPNs. She felt like LPNs were beneath her and she just did not like us. Plain and simple, right? And there was another nurse that worked there before me, longer than I did. She was also LPN. She said this lady used to bug her so much to the point where she almost quit. And one day she had to yell at her to leave her alone. And then she finally left her alone. She had given her some choice words and then she finally left her alone, but she just would not let up to the point where she almost quit. So now I guess now it's my turn. Now I'm the next LPN for her to pick on, right? So, for whatever reason, she would always find stuff to complain about me. She was always sending emails to the office to complain about something that I did or maybe didn't do. And to the point, she complained about the stuff she complained about was so petty. For the most part, I don't even remember all the stuff she complained about because they were so stupid and so petty. But there was two incidents that I could tell you that I remember about, right? The first incident was really, um, remember I mentioned she's in charge of making sure we get our CPR classes done, right? So I went to her because my CPR class was probably like a month out. My CPR was going to expire. And I went to her and said, hey, when do you have the next class? I need to sign up. Let me know so I can sign up. And you got to let me know because I have to go to scheduling and let them know to adjust my schedule to be able to attend the class because the instructor comes to the facility and do the class there, right? Okay. Next thing I know, about 2 weeks later, I see employees of all different departments piled up into this room, into the day room close to my nursing station. I'm like, what are you guys doing here? This ain't to be your shift. Why are you here? You're not even in uniform. Why are you here? They're here for a CPR class. What do you mean you're here for a CPR class? So apparently she scheduled a CPR class. All these people are signed up, and I knew nothing about it. She never mentioned it, even though I went to her and asked her when is the next CPR class. She never mentioned it, nothing. I knew nothing about it. So now I can't even go to the CPR class, even though I'm here. I can't go because I'm on schedule to work the floor. I let it go. Then fast forward to about a month later, my CPR is now this close to being expired. So I have to get it done because it's part of the requirement to work. You need a CPR, valid CPR. That's not expired. So I went to her again. I said, hey, when is the next CPR class? She said, I don't know. I could only schedule the class if I have enough people because then they won't come out to do the class. So usually they have there's a fire department close by and they have an instructor there that will come to our building and do the class for the employees there. And that's what she told me. She doesn't know. She needs to have enough people to sign up. Okay, can you let me know when you're gonna have a next class so I could let scheduling know so they could schedule me to come to the class? Switch my schedule to make sure I'm available to come to the class. She said, sure. About 2 weeks later, I'm at work. It's a weekend, it's a Saturday. And she's normally not there on Saturday. She worked Monday to Friday, but particularly this day, she was there covering, I guess, the manager position on rotation. She was there that weekend. And I hear another employee talking about the CPR class. And I'm like, what CPR class? And she's like, oh yeah, she's going around, this lady, I didn't even give her a name, just call her Kathy. Kathy's going around asking employees if they want to sign up for the next CPR class. And she's telling you to go sign up. The paper is by the time clock. And I'm like, there was no paper there, the time clock, when I came in this morning. She's like, no, it wasn't there. She just recently put it up and she's going around the building asking employees, do they need to sign up for a CPR class? Now, mind you, this lady probably walked past me 100 times that day. She never once asked me, do I need to sign up for a CPR class? Me, who actually went to her and asked her about a CPR class. She sees me all day and don't ask me if I want to sign up for the CPR class. But yes, she's going around the whole building asking everyone else, do they need to sign up for a CPR class, but never once asked me if I want to sign up for a CPR class. I was pissed. All right. But come back for the next part because this is getting kind of long. And I'm going to keep telling you how she got fired. All right. Come back for part 2.